So the very first thing I want to start with is if I were a 25-year-old boy or girl living in Mumbai or Bangalore in India, uh, I know you've said a bunch of times that colleges are not holding on to the place of relevance they might have had when I was growing up. But what do I do now?
First of all, I think this is probably the most exciting time to be starting out one's career. I think like that 25-year-old in Mumbai can probably do more than any previous 25-year-old in history could. So whether you want to start a company or be a programmer or go work in kind of any other industry, create new media, whatever it is, the ability for one person to use these tools and have great ideas and implement them with what would have taken decades of experience or teams of people is really quite remarkable. The level of capability, the level of robustness, the reliability, and the ability to use this just for a lot of tasks in life to create software, to answer questions, to learn, to work more efficiently. And right now, learning how to use AI tools is probably the most important specific hard skill to learn. And the difference between people who are really good at it, really AI native and think of everything in terms of those tools and don't is huge. There's other general skills, learning kind of like to be adaptable and resilient, which I think is something really learnable. Learning how to figure out what people want is really quite important. Before this, I used to be a startup investor, and people would ask me what the most important thing for startup founders to figure out was. And my predecessor, Paul Graham, had this answer that has always stuck with me for people and to give to founders. And it became the motto for Y Combinator, which is make something people want. I have watched so many people try so hard to learn how to figure that out and fail. And then I've watched many people work really hard to learn how to do that and get great at it over a career. So having that kind of open mindset and the sort of like curiosity and willingness to adapt to new data and change your mind, I think that's super important. The excitement, the embrace of AI in India, and the ability for Indian people to use AI to just sort of leapfrog into the future and invent a totally new and better way of doing things, and the sort of the economic benefits that come from that, the societal benefits. If there is one large society in the world that seems most enthusiastic to transform with AI right now, it's India. And I think it's sort of the momentum is unmatched anywhere in the world.